I believe we should be live now.
Yep.
I got it going up here, so. Welcome to the GNL show. Tonight is kind of weird. We have no Greg, so your hosts are Gargo over there at a Dird. I'm sorry, and I'm Captain Hook 5150. Here comes the intro.
Greg and Liberty, we bring you the GNL show.
I fucked up the intro. So let me run the intro again. You didn't see that. We're gonna do the intro again.
From forth the questionable minds of Greg and Liberty, we bring you the GNL show.
And interesting that both of the people that were named in that intro are not on the show tonight. So Greg is out. You can go check out his YouTube for the explanation behind that. So you just have yours truly and Dird. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hi. Sorry, I'm reading something about Terrence West. Yeah, I might win fantasy. We'll see. I'm doing pretty good about that.
Yeah, we were
playing one of the worst games.
We were just talking about that off stream and comparing how our teams are going. I should win, barring some sort of Armageddon. I should be fine.
Yeah.
And
Blair Walsh and Stephon Diggs just
going to town or going ham on my ass.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, that's nearly. Well, also the Steelers defense. If they don't drop like negative 22 points, you're all set. Like,
is that possible? Can they do that?
It might be. I've seen teams do some pretty bad games.
I don't.
Well, what was it? Not Joe. No, I'm thinking of someone else. Ryan Fitzpatrick, had like negative 2 something points when I think it was last week because he got just destroyed by which defense destroyed him. He couldn't get the ball.
Every time I hear his name, I want to flip it around so it's Patrick Fitzryan or Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah. So, I don't think I've ever seen a defense get negative though.
You haven't? I've seen it all the time. I've seen them get like negative. Yeah, here I can read a team that does have negative.
Oh man.
Lisa, are you people? What's your league at? Like, is it a PPR or?
You know what? I don't even know. I kind of got thrown into this league at the last minute. I didn't even draft my team because they were holding the draft on a date where I couldn't make it. So, right. I don't know. I think it's a PPR team. That's why we're pretty wide receiver heavy.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's not just that. That's any league. My league's pretty wide receiver heavy, but my entire team is literally wide receivers. And like, I had AP and he went down, so now I'm stuck with random running backs.
Yeah.
But yeah, the start of the season, what was it? The Raiders got -4, -6 on Atlanta and New Orleans.
Shit.
Yeah. So I mean, the Steelers' defense isn't that terrible. I mean, it's still pretty bad.
Maybe I didn't think this one through.
No, that's why I really thought that's why I picked the Bills' defense because I had a feeling they were going to do at least something decent. Last week the Steelers got -4.
Shit.
Yeah, you might have a problem because Jamal Charles comes back. Jamal comes back. Macklin's there, and Alex Smith is playing.
Alex Smith doesn't scare me though.
And Travis Kelce, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything for me either. But Jamal
Travis Kelce's
Charles,
good.
That he kind of yeah.
I think he comes back. Don't hold on. Let's see. He might be out. If he's out, nope, he's playing.
Shit. Well,
why did he put him on his bench? He put Spencer Ware in the game. Wait, hold on. I gotta check.
I'm up 30 though, and I still have Le'Veon Bell going and a wide receiver going tomorrow night. I should be fine, right?
Wait, you have who? Yeah, you should be fine. Le'Veon Bell goes tonight. We'll probably be still live as the game's going, so we'll be able to figure out. But Le'Veon Bell's back, so it's like you're fine. Like I mean, granted, the defense put up 32 points last week, so. Yeah. But who did they? I forgot who they played. They played give me one second.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah. The Chiefs played the Jets. Yeah, Jets are bad. Oh, that was the game where Fitzpatrick just got destroyed. But that whole team is a shit show anyway. So yes, it is. But I have this game. If I win this, I'll be really lucky because I fucked myself over by not starting Matt Ryan.
That was an oops.
Well, because everyone, even a lot of people in my league were like, I mean, I agree with that. Like Matt Ryan wasn't supposed to do good, but the Panthers have just been god awful this season.
That's true.
Like they have not been good, and Cam Newton might be out. So, yeah, but I bought one of the worst games ever. Homefront.
Homefront.
Yeah, it's bad. Like I'm not even. I don't think I'm halfway through, but it is a bad game. Like there's nothing good about this game at all.
Nothing.
No. So even, and I'm going to talk about this in my review. A lot of the lip syncing is off. So when someone's talking to you, it's not on the pace of everything else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's just laziness at this point in the game. I mean, even kind of games have that matched up.
Yeah, it's like, and I kept sitting there. I'm like, is this just me? And so I kept looking at it, and I'm like, and maybe it is, but like I kept watching, and I'm like, and like sometimes they stop talking for a second, and then they're like this, but the dialogue is still happening. So I'm like, this is weird. Like, why is it like this? I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
It was odd. But the characters are just awful. Like I don't care about any of these characters. Like there's this one character named Walker who they're all trying to search for, who I'm assuming is some godchild of this revolution, and I'm just watching going, and I'm playing the game going, I don't really care. I'm gonna take this base over here. Oh, I have to go progress the story to get into this base. Okay, well let me go to here, and like none of the missions make sense at all. Like I get you're starting a revolution like to get the North Koreans out, but nothing matters. Like nothing I do in this game seems to matter. A lot of the things, like the mechanics are kind of broken. The controls of the game are off. Like I don't know. There's a lot of issues with the game, and like you said, laziness. That's all. That's all I say in my head is it's laziness.
Does it feel like they rushed to get it out?
Yeah. Okay. So this game was in development. I don't know how much you really know about Homefront itself, but the first one came out in 2010. I think when Modern Warfare 2 was a big thing, and so that was a kind of like a battle between the two, and it had a pretty decent multiplayer. But then THQ went out of business, and then they sold it to Deep Silver, or they sold it to Crytek, and then Crytek took it over, and so it looked really promising because they made Crysis and everything. Those games were really good. Yeah. So then Crytek sold it over to Deep Silver, or because I forgot what happened to Crytek. I think they were having their own company issues, so they sold it over to Deep Silver or something. Deep Silver worked on it, but they gave it to a company that I don't think really ever made a game, or at least a game on this scale. And so yeah. It ended up, but it was in development hell, so they're like, we'll release it this year. Oh, no, we're going to push it back. But people are like, okay, at least you have it working. And then everything that they had working just collapsed, and it was like kind of depressing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a good game. Graphically, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. But there's parts of like the world, like there's a door that literally looks like it was just spray painted there, and I'm like, you guys didn't take your time to like take that detail. And like every place you go into, you have to ring the doorbell and then just walk in. And you're like, you're in the middle of a war zone. The fuck does it matter? Like, yeah. I'm not. Manners go out the window.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen somebody ring a doorbell in a war zone.
Yeah, it's not like a war zone, but they're supposed to be like under their protection or whatever.
Okay. Interesting. Do you play this on console?
Yeah, I'm more of a console player, but
Xbox or PS4?
PS4. I prefer the PS4 way more over because of my bad experiences on the Xbox One. Like my Xbox One barely plays games now. I've debated. Yeah, it doesn't play. So if I start up a game, I have to take out the game maybe 5 times, go out in my kitchen, clean it, and then come back because it's not even dirty at all. And it's like, so then I'll clean it, come back in, do that 5 more times, and just wait for it as it makes this like crunching noise in my fucking game. Yeah, and I'm sitting there going, why? What's the fucking point of this? So I'll turn off the console and go play PlayStation, and I'm like, oh well, that was an easier experience.
So
go
ahead.
But no, go ahead.
Have you tried cleaning the laser lens in the?
I have no idea how to do that. The console itself is it looks like a pain in the ass to take apart, and I'm like, fuck this.
Okay. Instead of like buying the actual physical games, have you ever just downloaded it
What do you mean?
from Xbox Live?
I'm starting to slowly do that. I'm slowly buying the games. It's like on the market because it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
Like it's coming to the point where discs are becoming irrelevant.
The downside of that is you only have X amount of hard drive space, but
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, so I might get the PS4 Pro. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating on what I want to do because I want the Xbox. I might get the Xbox One with Gears of War 4 because that's appealing and I want to do a review on that. But I'm not getting that till later. But the PS4 Pro seems interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it. Like those two consoles themselves, I'm like, I want to avoid them for right now until I see a little bit more because I'm not too like crazy for these right now. Yeah. But yeah, the what's it called? Shit. The PS4 Pro looks weird, and I don't know I think it's smaller than the PS4, which is odd too. But I don't know if I would keep both consoles regardless, as like, and I would probably just store them somewhere for right now. So like, if one breaks, I still have one because I don't want to. I would. So one thing I would always do is if I was tired of a console, I'd sell it. But then all of a sudden, I'd be like, oh man, I missed that console. Now I want it back, and so I'd buy the console again. It was like obviously a waste of money.
yeah.
And so now I'm like, I've learned that you're wasting your money by buying the games again, by buying the console again. So I just buy both Like I don't think I have an Xbox Live membership anymore. If I do, I don't play.
I
It's
did
like
the whole buying thing a couple of times with the 64.
I have one of those. It's out in my living room. It's really nice, but like, yeah, the N64. That was a console, man.
I have a GameCube box underneath my computer desk. I don't know if I
Do you
still
really?
have. Yeah, I don't know if there's still a GameCube in there or not.
Damn, that's pretty cool. I remember the GameCube. I had a lot of consoles when I was a kid. I still have my PlayStation 2 and original Xbox. They're right in my closet right here because I those two consoles I never threw away, which is weird, and I think they still work, which is another weird thing that they still work. But those consoles lasted forever, and then like you get the 360 when that first came out, it was a shit show because it just kept breaking.
Yeah.
I remember there was a summer I went. I think it was like I was at GameStop at least every month, and sometimes like not twice a week. Every 2 weeks I would sometimes be at GameStop going, console broke. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Like we bought the warranty.
One problem that we had with our 360 was it kept overheating.
Yeah.
We had to buy
Right.
a little fan that you stuck on to the side. It hooked
Yeah.
into like a USB port of it, and that ended up keeping it cool enough. But I mean, it was very poorly vented, and something like that should not have been overheating.
No, not at all. And I heard it was something that it was it was on purpose for some consoles, but I don't know. I have now even one of the newer 360s. My controller's kind of busted for it because like the battery pack is fucked. So I might buy a new controller eventually, but I don't know. This controller, I'm a bigger fan of PlayStation. Like I used to be a big 360 guy. Like when 360 was out, that was my main game. My main console. My friends were there. But once like PlayStation 4 came out, I was like, well, you guys are telling me. So Xbox is telling me that I don't have to stay online, or Xbox is saying I have to stay online all the time. PlayStation is saying otherwise. Xbox is saying I can't share games. PlayStation is saying I can't. Oh, but now Xbox is backtracking what they said, but they could easily backtrack again on release and say, oh no, we're doing this. So it was like, I don't know if the people that are telling me different and saying, fuck Xbox. So I went over to PlayStation because I was just very disappointed by the press conference that Xbox held. That was a bad press conference too. Like that was a very very bad press conference. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that press conference. That was a pathetic, very pathetic press conference.
I don't remember it, so I don't think I saw it.
When the guy went up there, if you watch, when the guy went up there, he went up so cocky and thought he was the shit. But when he walked away from that stage, you could tell he was like shit.
He was a man defeated?
Essentially, yeah, he was fucked. He got fucked up after that one because he left the company right after. He left the company, and what did he do? He left the company and went to some mobile game thing. Which my favorite thing though, I gotta say, is that I want to do I still want to do a review for this game is No Man's Sky because everyone talks shit about that game, and even though I'm not surprised because the guy who made that who made that game, like they're the company that made that game, the guy who was like in charge, I forgot what his name was. When he would go up, he would promise the world to people and say like, "Oh, we're gonna have like," like I saw an interview and it was really funny. So they're like, they're like, "Are you gonna be able to experience other players in this game?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah, we're gonna have that," and you just go, "Nope." I was like, "Nope, not gonna have that." And everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're gonna have him!" Like, you guys are screwed. Good luck. Have fun. And everyone's like, I can't believe you didn't have it. And I'm like, really? Watch those things again. Watch all the interviews. They're like, so. And then there was another one. It's like, so. And then I think he was on what's it called? I think it was Colbert. And I think he said something like, oh, so you could also like attack people in space and join factions. Like, yeah, you could do that. And he goes, and like. He like then you could see he was pulling it out of his ass, and you're like this guy's so terrible. Who's buying this? And so like I remember part of me was like maybe I'll buy No Man's Sky because maybe there's like a shred of hope that this guy's just like he's so like a deer in headlights of the situation he's in. So like maybe they'll have it, but then I'm like, nah. I've been around gaming too long for this shit. Like I know when it's bullshit. Like that's why I pre-ordered it. I was actually had Homefront pre-ordered, and then something in my gut was like, nah, you gotta stop. Don't buy this. And I was like, okay. I won't buy this. Same thing with Battlefront. I last second was like, no, I'm not buying Battlefront, and I was like, I bought it for $20, like the week after. I was like, yeah, this is about maybe as close as it is to being worth $20. I don't think when I went to GameStop, I don't think I don't think Homefront was worth $20 at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was pre-owned. Hold on, I want to see if it was pre-owned. This was new. Yeah, it was pre-owned. Yeah, pre-owned $20, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I think but it was just great. Like this guy, if I'm telling you, watch the interviews. He sits there and just all of this shit. Every time they ask like, is this feature in the game? He's like, yeah, it is, yeah. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you want it to be? Yeah, we'll throw it in the game. And I can only imagine developers just sitting there like, and they're like watching the interview like, fuck, like. They're like, shut up! Like you're telling them things that we can't do, and so it's like, then everyone's like, well, maybe they'll add in future updates. I'm like, none of this shit's gonna be in the future updates, man. It's not. The concept of the game is really cool, but just the execution of it was terrible.
Yeah.
But it's just I just love watching this guy's interviews because every interview he just like the person will be like, so it's gonna have this, right? And he's like, yeah, sure. Like, but like he'll have like a second of hesitation, going. Yeah.
I guess
sure.
so. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could maybe do that.
It's like, oh, you're gonna send it. It's like, how much? Oh, we have $60 for all this, and everyone's like, this is gonna be $60. If all that shit was in the game, it wouldn't be $60.
That's a good idea.
Actually,
we should have done that.
Actually, no. I think that the game as it is, from what I saw, is not worth $60. It is worth about $10 for all the shit that you can't do. I don't know if. I feel like I heard something that they're currently in a lawsuit because I could be completely wrong. I thought someone tried to sue them because they were lying about everything. So that's funny. That's the funny part for me. I'm sorry, I'm just looking to see. 8:30 is when the game starts, by the way.
So we didn't do a show last week. So I never got to discuss this yet. When you were talking about that guy, it completely reminded me of this. So last week I was at Minecon.
Okay.
And
I remember this.
If you've never been to Minecon, it would help if you like the game. I would recommend going at least once. That being said, I'm never going to go again. Well, maybe if it's in Chicago. Yeah. But they had a group, a panel from 4J. 4J is the part of that makes Minecraft for like Xbox, PlayStation, Pocket Edition. Yeah. And so it's separate from like the PC version, right? Mm-hmm. Well, usually at Minecon, they have kids that ask like the dumbest fucking questions possible.
Of course.
Except for this panel.
Okay.
This panel of kids, or the kids in the audience that were asking questions, it's like they had it in for these guys. And
Wait, what was the panel for?
4J, the company that makes Minecraft for Xbox, PlayStation,
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
not
yeah,
PC
okay.
version, basically. Just
For some
console.
reason I thought Mojo, okay, but yeah. I know what you're talking about. Go on.
All right.
Sorry.
So out of the 40, well, actually, it's about half an hour of questions that
I'm sorry.
that
I'm just laughing when you said this. These kids are just like now. I just started imaging like kids just screaming at these older men, and they had to be shuffled off by security. And like your son's screaming at him. You're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
the guys from 4J, out of the
Yeah.
half hour of questions, couldn't answer one damn question that these kids were asking.
Dude, what are you talking about?
The
How do you
panel
know?
was not prepped for these questions. It's like the kids were asking about, okay, when do you think we could expect to see some of the, like servers and stuff like that? You could be able to go on a console, and the guys are looking at each other like, we're one company. We're trying to make one money. And that was like their standard answer for every question. It didn't matter what it was about. It was, well, we're trying to make one Minecraft. And like, yeah, that would include like being able to hop on servers and stuff and being able to play with, other people besides like Xbox Live or something like that.
Right.
And
Because that's something that's been promised for like a really long time too. Like they've been promising that for years, from if I remember that correctly.
and mods. When can we
Right.
expect to see mods available? Well, they would look at each other. That's a good question. We're trying to make one Minecraft, and the kids by the end of the panel were just so frustrated with these bastards that they're just like, you know what, let's just go to the next one, the next
Yeah.
panel that's going on.
Yeah.
But there was like 16,000 people there, and it was the Saturday morning of the first thing, the grand opening.
Uh-huh.
The doors opened at 7,
Mhm.
and the opening ceremony started at 11 or 10:30.
Mhm.
So we had been told to get there around 10, 9:30 or 10. So, okay. So it starts at 11. So we're like, we'll get there at like 10 after 10, something like that. No, there were people that were in line from 7 o'clock that morning. And I don't really understand it because they were in this convention center, which is huge.
Mhm.
And we were by the time we got there, we were like one of the last people in there. We were in the very back row, but it didn't really matter because they had screens every so many rows. So
Right.
we could see perfectly what was going on up front and everything. So it was just, really cool atmosphere. I'm sure the hell would not have got there at 7 and stood on concrete for 3.5 hours.
Right. 'Cause
Um,
yeah. That to me is like crazy. Like I remember PAX East. I'm telling you, go to PAX East. If you have an opportunity to go to PAX East, it's so much fucking fun. Because you play a lot of games. You don't play like Minecraft or anything, but you play a lot of cool indie games and stuff. But the thing and plus you get to see like a lot of YouTubers and stuff. But the thing that's crazy, like people were there for hours. Like people like line up really, really early in the morning, and like the line is like down all the way past, like down towards the subway. Or not the subway, down toward the bus station, I think. And I think actually it's also a train terminal, I think, as well. But it's just ridiculous because it just seems so stupid when these people are all the way down that way. I just don't get it, And people will do anything for video games or for anything that they're passionate about. I'm passionate about video games, but not to a degree where I'm going to go stand outside in cold weather.
right.
It's just to me. Well, I mean, out in Anaheim, it's probably what was it, Anaheim?
Yes, it was Anaheim.
Yeah, out in Anaheim, it's probably not great to stand out in the heat.
The day we left, it was 101.
Yeah, fuck that. I've been like, now I'll stay in my hotel room that has shitty air conditioning.
The airline wanted 15 people to voluntarily give up their seats so they the plane could actually take off. And
Really?
I'm like, what? Since it was that hot, they said the plane could not take off with a full load.
What?
All right.
So who volunteers?
I don't know. 15 people did, but they got to go because we were flying from Anaheim into O'Hare. So what they got were tickets that would take them to like Phoenix and then to O'Hare, plus a $500 travel voucher. Really, the only downside to this was that some of the flights, well, the flights to Phoenix didn't take off until basically later that night, so you wouldn't get into O'Hare until the next day. Had that not been the case, I would have volunteered the three of us because that's $1,500 of free airline tickets. You know, you take whatever.
Right.
The next day with school, so my kid had already had off Saturday or Thursday and Friday, so I didn't want him to have off another day of school. Because I'm a shitty parent, I guess.
Being a shitty parent would be like, nah, you can miss one more day.
Right.
What's one more day?
But I've been watching TwitchCon's going on this weekend. Actually, it's being
I want to go to that. Yeah, I wanted to go to that. Like, I still want to go to these like cons, but like they're further out. But I don't know. I don't have a reason to go.
I got the Minecon one out of the way. The next one I want to go to is TwitchCon. I think that would be very enjoyable for me because I watch a lot of Twitch. I actually watch more Twitch than I do any TV.
Really?
Kind of weird, yeah. Right.
Oh. I'm more on like watching a bunch of YouTube videos, but like not even a lot of YouTube. Like I don't watch a ton of YouTube. I more listen to it because like when I'm playing games, like I'll listen to like McJuggernuggets off to the side and kind of like turn my head a little bit and kind of go like, oh, that's what's happening, like stuff like that. But yeah, I want to try to do that next year, maybe. That's what I'm gonna do. If I get like a girlfriend or something, next year I'm gonna drag her with me. I'll be like, no, you're coming to California.
She probably wouldn't let you go.
Wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Well, no, I just say you come to California. We'll go to California together and just go here, California shopping. Here we go.
I'll be your girlfriend if that's the case. We don't even need
weird.
to go shopping.
Nope. I'm telling you, come down for what's it called? Or come our way for what's it called?
PAX East.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's fun.
If I had to choose between PAX East and TwitchCon, I'd rather do TwitchCon.
I get like yeah. I mean, but the thing is, it's like it's a cool start to the year to be like to head over. Like I don't know. Plus, Boston's just a nice area. Like I mean, minus a few things. Some of the homeless people are weird.
Well, you get that anywhere though. When is PAX East?
This year, next year, I have no idea. They haven't said it. The year I went, it was March 2nd or 3rd to 5th, and then this year it was the 25th to the 27th or 23rd to the 25th. I don't remember, somewhere around that. So they're not very good on having a specific area like time frame because they want to do it on a weekend. You know, they want to do it on the weekend, which I think will mean a lot of conventions are like that, but. Because it will allow you to get that. I mean, most people are gone by Sunday.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, if you're not like the problem is if you're not like a big YouTuber, it's kind of hard for you to be like, oh, let me go out that way for nothing. Like, because
it's tax write-off for them.
Yeah, they can just go out because it's like, oh, well, I met my fans and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's my opinion. It's just kind of that's the good part. But like, I'm like I'm right near it, so it's like. Take a train. Yeah, right. I could just take a train in. Like that's the thing for me. But I might try to convince Greg to go. If he shoots a vlog, though, I'm ignoring it. I'm just gonna walk away from him. I'll be like, oh yeah, you're shooting a vlog? Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to the Twitch booth. Sorry. I'm gonna say hi to Jericho.
I wouldn't go next year because I was supposed to be doing the robotic championship thing with Greg in April. So that's in Louisville.
Oh yeah. Boo.
Yeah, well.
Who knows? By then I'll be like a big YouTuber. I'll be just sitting in my own booth and be like, "This is the Big Box of Gamers booth."
Then I'd have to change my plans.
No, I'd just be like, "Yeah, me and you are just like, where's Greg?" I'd be like, "Greg went to fucking Louisiana." That piece of shit.
Louisville, not Louisiana.
Who cares?
Okay.
Same place. Same place. It's not Boston. That's all I have to say.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't. Off that topic. I did not know that Amazon delivers on Sundays.
You think now?
I ordered my iPhone 5S has been, well, it's almost 3 years old, and it's been quite the trooper, and it's just been getting really slow and stuff. So I ordered an iPhone SE because I like the size of the 5 and everything else about it. Just updated with a faster processor and other shit. But so
Yeah.
I get an email earlier today that says that it's been delivered. I'm like, the hell are you talking about? I didn't hear anything go by, and I look out my door and there's a package. I'm like, holy shit, sweet.
Yeah. That's gotta be like one of the coolest things too. Like, I mean, I gotta admit, the Amazon's gotten a lot better with a lot of their services.
Yeah.
Over the past few years, like within the last few years, they've become a behemoth. Wow. Apparently, the Gears of War 4 limited edition 2 terabyte version is $450.
What?
Yeah, that's not bad. That's the new Xbox One.
Oh,
not
for a
bad.
second there, I thought you were talking just the game. I'm like, that's fucking outrageous. You're talking about the entire thing.
Yeah, like that's the entire like the console and like
Yeah.
that's everything.
Yeah, I thought you were talking that was just the game.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's console too, then, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spend the money right now. I don't have that kind of money yet. Maybe if I get bigger on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
There
Dirt.
you
URD.
Say it again, because I talked over you.
DURD. Dirt.
Do it now.
Yeah, subscribe. Yep.
I'm trying to think of what else I know.
I got nothing else.
I discussed Minecon. And Greg will be back for next week. He said that.
Yeah.
Amazon delivers on Sundays. But the iPhone 5S SIM card does not work in the SE.
Really?
Yes, because it was updated. It's the same size, but it won't read something about the, I don't know. I had to get a new SIM card.
Huh.
It was a penny, so whatever.
Still.
Actually, I got it for free because I got a $35 screen protective thing, whatever. The tempered glass thing that puts over top. So I got the SIM card for free. Winning.
Huh.
But other than that, I don't have any other topics.
Well, how long have we gone on for? Shit.
32 minutes.
We've gone on for good for us. We have not had any real topics, and that just says shooting the shit allows for longer topics. Oh shit. What's it called? Fuck. The Modern Warfare Remastered comes out. That was actually something I did. The Modern Warfare Remastered. I farted. Modern Warfare Remastered is coming out. The campaign is coming out on the 5th. Oh my god, that's gonna be fun. Like, I can't wait to make a video on that because I'm gonna be excited and I want that game to. I want Call of Duty to come out soon. I want that to be out and about. Like, I want to be able to play that. Hello, Bat Smash. I'm
Hey.
doing a good job on the Twitch.
Oops, my bad. Hi, Bass Smash.
Yeah, but Infinite Warfare even looks kind of okay. Like, I'm gonna play it, but I don't know how much I'm gonna play it.
There's a new Call of Duty coming out?
Of course there is.
Wasn't there
You didn't know?
just one that just came out?
They come out every year.
Oh. Are they any
You
good?
know. Tim, are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
They come out every year. The newest one's not that good.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you ever play COD 4 or called like Modern Warfare?
Yeah. I played Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, that was the shit. But yeah,
and,
go ahead.
Black Ops 3. Little.
Black Ops 3 is the newest one.
Okay.
'Cause you probably played it for free because it was on.
I didn't.
Did
like
you play?
that one.
Yeah, that one's not that good. I at first it was okay, but then I feel like camping has really destroyed that game. And I got into an argument with someone about that. And I was like, Because I know, like, and well, someone's like, you even played the older CODs? And I'm like, I played the older CODs, dipshit, but like this one's worse. Like they give you more stuff to work with, and he's like, well, ghillie suits ruined the game. I'm like, okay, your only argument's fucking ghillie suits. They've literally improved on aspects of camping to make it worse, but they're like, well, we don't like camping either, and I'm like, huh? Well, why have the hive? Why have an overpowered sentry gun? Why have the guardian? Why have the bouncing or the shock charge? Or why have the C4 that's on walls that you can hear people? Like it's just there's perks that just allow it, and like I don't get it. Like it just never has made sense to me at all as to why any of this stuff exists in Call of Duty.
I'm more
It's
of
too
a
much shit.
CS:GO guy.
I know. I remember that guy, the Russian Badger.
The Russian Badger.
Yeah, it was a video I sent you. You guys a while back. He made one on Counter Strike. It was really funny. I'll send it to you on Discord after. But
Okay.
yeah, but it's really funny. He just basically makes fun of like a lot of the aspects of Counter Strike.
Well, there's a lot to make fun of. I mean, the community is bad.
Oh yeah.
I feel comfortable saying that because I'm part of the community. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not as big part of the community, but it's just like community is kind of annoying. Like I go into games, I'm just annoyed with people.
toxic, yes.
Yeah.
It's very
All right, I'm sending it to you on Discord right now, but
Okay.
just watch whenever you can. I just wouldn't listen to it when Xander probably it's not actually that bad in swearing, honestly. It's actually I don't think it's much that's swearing at all.
He watches Brofesco, so whatever.
I don't know who that is.
He plays. It's a League of Legends guy. He swears quite a bit.
People love League of Legends.
Yes, they do. I don't get it.
Uh,
Hey, Bass Smash. Greg usually. There's usually three of us here, and if you didn't know, Greg is not here. He will be back next week though on Sunday night. He provides information, technical stuff, stability,
Essentially.
kind of a direction to the show. We're men without direction tonight. I think we're doing just fine.
Sort of, yeah. Actually, surprisingly, we're doing pretty good.
I'm out of topics, but
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of topics too.
I'm glad we made it this far.
I'm surprised we made it this far.
So I think that's a good spot to wrap it up. Bassmash, you can catch out our VODs from the previous weeks. We didn't do one last week because, well, Greg was gone and I was in Minecon. So that would have been just Gordo talking to himself. Or Jordan, I'm sorry. We got to get Greg to change that. It still says Gordo on the thing.
It's alright. I don't really care. It's not a big. I'm not losing my mind over it.
So, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. Go check out, I think on Twitch, we got panels that say information about his YouTube and Twitch and my YouTube and Twitch and the Twitter.
We don't have those panels.
We don't?
Nope.
Well, shit. What the hell? Whose fault is that?
It's probably Greg's.
All right. Well, Gordo's channel or Dird's channel is youtube.com/Dird, right?
I think it's just slash. I don't know. Just look up Dirt in the search box. You'll find my picture.
Yeah, and mine's Captain Hook 5150, or you can just go to Tim Albert too. I don't know, it's pretty simple. Look in the. I'm pretty sure if you look in to see who Big Box of Gamers follows on Twitch, both of us are listed as people that Big Box follows. I completely made that harder than what it should have been. So. That being said, we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to go play some CSGO. Dirt, what are you going to do?
Probably play the rest of fucking Homefront. I'll probably just join you on Discord.
Actually, I didn't plan on getting on Discord to talk to anybody, but I could. I don't know.
Well, if you want to, sure. Like, if you want to, cool. But if you don't, I don't really care. Okay. Just watch that video. Watch that video.
I will watch that video. Once again, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next week. Same time, same places.
Same Dirt.
We're out.